All right, welcome. Just doing a little bit of housekeeping. I've pretty much got everything full, so I've just been making more teams. Got to make sure I have some kind of snake on all of them. So you got snake, obviously, boa and python here. Yeah, apparently he's still alive, and viper here. So tapeworm, why not? So let's see, ravine. Power substation located. Report substation. So if you remember from last time, I got to get into the missile silos, but apparently it's impenetrable as long as the power's on. So I have to go blow up the substation, and then I should be able to get in there as long as I do it before they go to auxiliary power. So ravine it is. Let's see how well this goes. Sure, I got all that. Now let's head for the canyon. Talk to me, Goose. South. Watch step. Good sneaking snake. Alright, where are we going? Nice shot. Why can't I always shoot that good?
Just my imagination.
Yeah, it is. Okay, looks like there's no one in there. Door didn't swing open. Do I need to be nervous about that? Oh, sure. I moved him further away from the spot. I don't know if one of you pulls people faster. All I know is I want to save Snake's stamina. Alright, so far so good. Apparently I can't go in there. Okay, let's see what we got down here. Guy right there. Is that the same guy or are the people crisscrossing? Okay, must have just turned around, so same guy. Yep, just gets to the end and turns. shot. There's someone in the caves. Or is he down there? Oh, there you are. Okay. Oh, come on. I didn't see that boulder. I can't go over there either. Okay, so through the caves it is.
Huh? Just my imagination.
I don't care about smoke grenades. Okay. Okay. Why so many smoke grenades?
What the?
You saw nothing.
Nothing here. Huh?
Their eyesight is atrocious in this game. Not seeing any indication of movement on the radar at the moment. Granadas. Okay. So, can I blow up that rock with a grenade? Or do I have to go... Or am I on the other side of the rock already, so I'm already where I need to be? Okay. Look at that. Amazing. Hey, look at that. I don't even get a little cutscene of an explosion or anything. All right, power substation. Let's go do this. Find the switchboard. Yes, I'll start my mission. I think that's where I need to go. All right. The music's pretty intense. So it goes up, drops right down. I was about to say, didn't they have like an electrical substation in Metal Gear Solid 5? But no, that was a oil refinery. Got a couple guys over there. I want to see what that box is, but I want to check over here before I go downstairs.
Just my imagination.
Come on. There we go. But yeah, they had the oil refinery. One of my big complaints on Metal Gear Solid 5 was the world itself. It was okay, but it just wasn't that interesting. Okay, so I can't go down there. Sure. Go get him, Gazelle. Like, okay, I don't expect an open world to be as interesting to explore as something like Shadow Moses or Big Shell. Because I mean, obviously, when you're trying to fill out a large area, there's gonna be a lot of fluff and filler and some repeat. Like, okay, the checkpoints, it makes perfect sense for those to be repeated, because I can't imagine that you would do in real life. I mean, you wouldn't do like a unique checkpoint for each and every location. You'd basically reuse most efficient design or whatever the terrain allowed for. Oops, wrong button. But there are only a handful of areas that were even interesting to explore in the world. There was the mansion that was okay. The oil refinery was, I don't know, everything was just kind of okay. Like mansion, oil refinery. There was an intricate cave system. And, okay. What we got over here? Granadas. Airport. Other than that, like a couple small towns. I don't know. Point being, it wasn't. The world was kind of bland. The gameplay itself was great. The story was okay, but delivered in a way that I didn't really enjoy.
Just my imagination.
So yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5 has always been kind of a mixed bag for me, where it's like probably the best gameplay of any Metal Gear game, but a bunch of other little things that just did not jive well. And it would have been so nice if that story was delivered in a much more Metal Gear style. That's asking for trouble. Nice. Another issue I have with 5, I feel like the whole Venom Snake thing, which the idea of brainwashing someone into thinking they're Big Boss so that they will go out and basically force the world to pay attention to them while you work to accomplish your goals in the shadows. That part of it's fine, but the problem is it completely, like the way it retcons Metal Gear 2, because when Big Boss returns, like that's everyone's like, oh, okay, there's an imposter Big Boss, that's how you fight Big Boss twice. Like, yeah, but in the game he's got all these like cybernetic basically he was rebuilt as a cyborg. Oops, that's not what I wanted. What? Small? Those must be large or something. Crap. I need someone else to grab those. That's not what I wanted. I'm always out of, oh, come on. I'm always running out of med kits, so I'm not passing up an opportunity to grab those. I'll bring Gazelle over. But yeah, before, earlier this year actually, I beat Metal Gear 2. I had never played it more than like the opening few minutes, basically. And so I always just kind of assumed like, oh yeah, you kill Big Boss, and then you get to the second game, he's like, oh, you only think you killed me. But then when I actually beat both the first and second game, it's like, no, they kind of let you know he's alive because there's like a cliffhanger little stinger thing at the end of the first game. I forget exactly what it is, but basically I'm letting you know like, oh yeah, he's still alive. And then, like I said, he comes back, like, rebuilt as a cyborg in the second game. And so there was no real questions. Like, okay, yeah. And then you go on, and cyborgs become a huge thing in the franchise. So, I don't know. And since I'm ranting on Metal Gear Solid 5, might as well bring up Quiet. As a character, I really enjoy her sniper battle. Although I didn't quite like the sniper battle quite as much as the end. It's a pretty intense sniper battle. It's easy to get in a bad position and get yourself shot. And then, you have your teammates, whatever they call them in the game. I haven't played 5 in a while. And she was my favorite. Oh, man. It was... It's fun to just put someone in a headlock and then tell her to shoot. And so you're just watching, like, whether it be a dart or an actual bullet, just... the person you're holding gets shot. It's like, man, you're putting a lot of trust in that sniper. Kojima though, man. I love Kojima, but sometimes I wish he would just sometimes his answers. When everyone's like, why do you have a woman out in the desert in a bikini? It's like, oh, you're all gonna be ashamed of yourself when you find out the reason, because there's a storyline reason why she's dressed like that. And it's like, oh, she breathes through her skin. Yeah, she got hit with chemicals and lit on fire at the beginning of the game, and now she breathes through her skin. Like, dude, just say that you're a thirsty boy and wanted her in a bikini. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of where I'm at with Kojima. I'm not like a diehard, everything he makes is an absolute masterpiece. But I've enjoyed enough of his games where if I find out he's working on it or part of the team, it's at least worth a checking out. I might not like it, but I'm at least going to give it a chance. Actually, a good example of that I might not like it would be the Castlevania Lords of Shadow. I'm going to give that game another try eventually, but so far, it really hasn't grabbed my attention. Man, I really enjoyed PT. Oh boy. Boy, I'm glad your guys' eyesight sucks. Huh? But this whole weird thing about I hate horror, so that makes me perfect for making horror games. Well, PT was really creepy. So maybe he's onto something there. That's not the one I wanted. Okay. Actually, right now, kind of on my own time, I've been working on Death Stranding. I've never beaten the game. I started over completely, and actually right now I'm not even as far as I was the first time I started playing it. It's the first time I started playing it, I got to like the first real big boss, that weird creature that attacks like the city. I think I'm right about there. Because like when you get into the game, they start having you connect all the different nodes to kind of reconnect the United Cities of America. I think it's like the first big one, the port city or whatever, that gets attacked by the big creature. And so that's my next node. I've just been taking care of like deliveries and picking up random items around the world. But I find the story really interesting in there. And I don't mind the delivery gameplay, but it can get a little frustrating. The whole balancing thing gets really annoying, just sitting there constantly grabbing the triggers to stabilize yourself. And then, man, I get trapped in rain and there's like nowhere to hide from the rain, so it's just like wearing down on. Oh, back outside. Okay. Ooh, I can go upstairs. Let's check that out. There's nowhere to hide from the rain, so it's just like destroying all my stuff, all my packages. And then it's spawning the monsters, the BTs. So, yeah, sometimes it gets really frustrating. And I think there's certain deliveries where you're supposed to have to deal with BTs no matter what. So even if you go and wait and then come back, like it's still raining. So yeah, gameplay is decently fun, but there's definitely some frustration. But the story is weird enough that I'm compelled to keep going. Okay, let's Okay. It sounds like people are liking Death Stranding 2 more than the first one. Let's just see, I think that's the outside door. Okay, so... Ooh, here we go. Oh, wow. He was low on stamina. Well, about half on stamina. Time for a powwow. So I found exactly what you told me to find, and you're like, oh, there's no point in taking care of that right now. It's like, well, why did you tell me to find it? Ooh. Yes, blow up the switchboard. That'll have them down for a long time. Oh, don't blow up the switchboard. They'll be back up and running in 5 minutes. So make up your mind. Oh, good. Our tech team is working on one right now. What a coinkydink. Okay. Cool. Don't forget to equip it. No. Okay. Okay. Let's run in, guns blazing. Is it gonna be like the exact same soldier layout?
What the? HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
He's going that way. Oh, I may have screwed myself over.
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. All clear.
Understood. Return to your position.
Just my imagination.
I didn't want to go too far out because I don't know if they've come through yet.
Huh?
Crap.
Just my imagination.
Well, if I would have known you were heading back there, I would have gotten out of your way quicker. The real question is, would she be able to see me if it's just that much of my head poking up? Crap. Nope. Alright, that should keep you asleep for a moment. Oh, wait. I don't think I have any room to pick up anything anyways. Alright. Okay, so I have people in here now. Looks like multiple people, since I'm seeing two shades there. Oh boy. Okay, this is gonna go well. Let me glance at it. No, it's too far away. I was gonna say there's a possibility that it's someone outside, but she's way over there, so too far away for that. So it's just someone in a room. Might both be people in rooms. Alright, it would have been safe to stay where I was.
Who's that?
Oh, come on! Really?
HQ.
This is HQ. What happened? There's something wrong. Backup unit, check it out. This is HQ.
This is Patrol. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack.
Eliminate all enemies.
Let's see, I need to go not this way. This is not going well. Where? Very smooth. Nice work. I thought it was going to make me sneak back for a moment.
They're all dead. No. I didn't hear anything about using the perfect soldier, did you? He's supposed to be undergoing readjustments.
Where is he? Where is that man? I found you. Tell me, why are you still alive? I used to get dreams about my comrades. They'd come save me with strong arms and laughing voices. When I woke up, I had nothing. No joy, no sorrow, no hatred, no memory. When I wake up from the darkness, all I see are the bodies of men I've killed, lying in front of me. My memory is riddled with corpses. I know. Everybody dies. Crime, disease, accidents, war. No matter how noble a person you are, no matter how good a soldier, there are no exceptions. Even if I don't kill them, they die. This world is full of death, and yet you won't be killed. Why? Why do you still live? What do you hope to accomplish by living?
I know your name.
Name.
It was 4 years ago, in Mozambique. There was a child soldier fighting with a guerrilla group in the struggle for independence. He killed dozens of government soldiers with just a single knife. He'd throw the enemy off guard with the innocent frankness of a young boy. Then he'd prey on them with the cold cruelty of a hunter. He spoke a little German, so his enemies called him Frank Jaeger, the Frank Hunter.
Frank Jaeger. My name.
Don't do this. The strong arms, allies who will help you, are somewhere else.
No. I am the perfect soldier. Where I exist, there are no other soldiers. So I don't need a name. I am No. And when you're dead, I can go back to being No.
Okay, well, I wasn't ready for this, so let's see how... Oh, boy. Ah! Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So, oh boy. Anyway. Okay, so similar strategy last time, keep them running. Anyways, I'd have to look this up, but, is Null, before or after he meets, oh crap, what's her name? Naomi. And actually, I didn't even think about that. Her last name's Hunter. was her last name always Hunter, or did she take on the American version of his last name? Since he raised her and basically became her big brother. I'm assuming this is... Oh, jeez. I've hit him a couple times. I'm assuming this is before he meets her. I know... Well... Yeah, it would have to be. Because she's like... Where are you? There we go. Anyway, she looks like she's like in her 30s at most in Metal Gear Solid 1, and that takes place in what, like 2000 and I think that game takes place in like 2009 or something like that. I could be off a tiny bit there. Haha. I don't think that was worth it. Okay, try to quickly finish my thought. This game takes place in what, 1970, and so, oh, cool, good. So if he had already found her, that would make her like probably, she was a little kid. Oh boy. She was a little kid when he found her after he killed her parents and couldn't bring himself to kill her, so he raised her as his little sister. So for that to already happen would have meant that she was born sometime in, it would have had to be like the early 60s, which would have put her, what, in her 50s in Metal Gear Solid 1. So yeah, him meeting Naomi must have happened after this game takes place. It took me a long time to get that out because I'm trying to focus on fighting and doing a poor job of it. Ah. I don't know. You tell me why. Are you gonna join my team? What was that red over there? That freaked me out. Oh, crap. That's fine. Should have paid attention to that. I do appreciate that he seems to like follow me around everything. Okay.
No way.
No way. will say I don't know that I like the Null voice actor. Well, more his delivery. And I'm sure it's more the director's fault than his. I have no idea who he is. I don't know what else he's done, but I'm just assuming that he's got his job for a reason, so to speak. But so I'm sure he was just like, oh, you're null because you're nothing. So there should be nothing in your voice or something like that. And I don't know. It kind of makes his delivery a little inconsistent. Some lines are delivered okay. Some lines are just like, yeah, that sounded awful. I want to see Null fight the cyborg ninja. Like who's more skilled.
No way.
Which way around are you going? Yeah, as far as I'm aware, Null is just like chemically enhanced, whereas a cyborg ninja was mechanically enhanced.
What?
And I'm curious, is it like a Darth Vader situation where he was super powerful, but his body got destroyed, and it affected his force abilities. They go into it a lot more detail in the books, but basically, since he had to be put back together with like mechanical parts, it actually significantly reduced his strength in the force. So the fact that he was still as powerful as he was just shows how strong he was initially. So, is a cyborg ninja basically equal or superior to? Oh, you're not around there yet. Equal or superior to Null, or did his body get destroyed and being rebuilt have the same impact where it oh crap where it made him lesser? Still amazing, but not as amazing. Haha. Then again, I don't remember ever shooting the cyborg ninja. I think there are supposed to be ways you can do it where you can like catch him at specific moments and hit him with a bullet. Also at the end, towards the end of the fight where he's like going crazy, I know you can get some shots in there, but you also have to watch out for those electrical fields. I'm just rambling on. Which way are you going around? You're going that way. You coming around this way now? If I would time it right, I could try shooting him when he's reloading. I think I just need to hit him like 2 more times. Crap. Or one.
I remember now, Big Boss.
That's me.
Even then, you were the one who stopped me. I was raised by adults to be a tool of war, but you defeated me, watched over me.
I'm sorry. I thought you'd have been safe at the rehab facility. I had no idea they'd subject you to this. It had to be the philosophers.
It's okay, Big Boss. You're always there to save me. You helped me fill the void inside.
Let's get going. It's time to blow this place.
Alright. I think I'm gonna call her there. So we'll attack the silo next time. Null joining my team. Almost within reach. I'll check that in a minute. I want to check this. Did I just set Null free then? Because I don't see him anywhere in here. Let's see. Sort by name. I see no Frank. No Null. Sea Otter. Okay, well I guess I don't get Null. What do you mean open spot? You only allow me to have 100. There's 100 people there. That is a lie. Whale shark. All right. Well, I do believe that's where I'm going to call her. So thank you very much for joining me. Hope you had as much fun as I did. Until next time, my dear friends. Till next time.